their commitment. The same applies with Nakivubo. So government refuses to give us money to construct the drainage channel in line with our strategic plan, in line with the Kampala Drainage Master Plan, and then you collude with HAM ostensibly to come and redevelop it on our behalf. That is a good Samaritan, and without approved plans. It's only just a small resolution which was passed by councillors. The councillors sat on 3rd April this year, where we actually, for us as the state executive committee, after presenting our report to them, that please, what HAM is doing is illegal. If he's well-intentioned, if he wants to help us develop this, why doesn't he present his proposal, put it on table? It is discussed openly in the authority and in council.
Ababaka mwebale. Dokita wewe mkula na webale. Dokita webale. How is it going to impact the community?
No, I'm so happy today for honorable members of Parliament that we are selected and the select committee by the Honorable Right Speaker of Parliament to come and make a report on the development of Nakivubo Stadium here today. They have come to inspect and see how they can talk with the stakeholders to give a report on their findings and see how they can support the project. For one, I think this is a very productive project for Ugandans. First and foremost, this particular channel you see over here was a nuisance to the people living around it. For instance, I constructed a very beautiful stadium, but it is a fact that when CAF inspectors came here, they are not impressed by the surroundings of the stadium. They said, yes, you may have constructed a classy stadium, a world-class stadium, but given the circumstances, especially the channel, which per se, it is a sense of insecurity to the people living around here. For a lot of people have been snatching ladies' bags and hiding in the channel. And secondly, we've lost lives whenever trains. People have died in this channel. A lot of people have died in this channel. It is open. People that are not aware that it's here, they come walking and all of a sudden they fall in and they lose lives. So we are trying to protect lives. We are trying to cure insecurity. And also from a sanitation point of view, you see, health-wise, this is a very dangerous situation and an hazard we have here, an health hazard. The people living around the stadium are not safe health-wise when there is sewage moving right to the surface. So it is productive and it's the best reasonable thing to do to cover the stadium. And another point in time, by covering the stadium, we are improving on the access to the stadium. By covering the channel, we're improving the access to the stadium, just like it was recommended by the CAF inspectors that we are here. So from a general perspective, and leave alone employing people, there are people working on these sites like you've just inspected. All these are ordinary Ugandans that have been given job opportunities. And even when we finish this channel, on top, some of these areas are going to be business areas. And no one is going to come from foreign countries to come and work here. It's Ugandans that are going to get those opportunities to come and work here. So we are not only developing a channel, but we are doing socio-economic transformation, especially for the down part of Kampala. So it is a very productive project, and I call upon all Ugandans to simply embrace it. For it is our obligation as Ugandans to develop Uganda. And reason imputes an intention to fulfill an obligation. It is our obligation to develop Uganda, and this is what I'm doing right here. And the end will justify the means. Just like when I was constructing the stadium, a lot of people felt infringed in the first incident. But when we finish the stadium, they are the same people working in these areas, and they're happy. Just like the people that have been working on the channel. These are the first people that are going to get the opportunities to work from the businesses we're going to put here, after improving the environment from a general perspective.
There are allegations that despite the developments, which is what everyone wants, it is in contravention with the cost of perhaps the initial plan for the channel, with the waterways already being affected with this particular development, even with the seasons that we are getting. What is your reassurance to the fact that you are actually following the initial plan for the water channel and not just developing?
all I can say, construction of a channel does not start by bringing materials and you construct. There are plans that have been done here. There are reports that have been done. There is benchmarking that has been done in developed countries like New York, like London. They all have channels, but you don't find any channels running on the surface. So this is something international. The only problem I see with Ugandans, they are not open-minded to development. And I think that is a very limiting factor of our ability to grow. We should embrace development. I don't think I can invest large volumes of money to do something incompetent. What do you think about the stadium? Do you think it is incompetent? I think that is reason enough that a person who has done the stadium has the capacity to present or to produce the right product, even with a channel. And trust me, I'm going to do the best job like it has never been done in Africa. Ebasebo ne banyabo nze ng'omuntu ndi musanyufu lwansonga ffe abamu abawangira ku mwala guno twasooka ntukulaakulanya paaka yaadi nga mwalaba n'ekisaawe ky'omupiira kati bannayuganda we beeyagalira naye ne tusigala nga tulina ekizibu kino eky'omwala lwansonga omwala guno gubadde open. Omwala guno gwazimbibwa nga mutuufu ddala gwa kuyisa stormwater ne twesanga nti lwakuba guli open abantu basuulamu solid waste. Kati solid waste buli nkuba weetonnya guzibikira gye gutwala amazzi ne gafulaadinga kyemuva mulaba nti ekibuga kibadde kifulaadinga n'ate nga buvunaanyizibwa bwaffe okukulakulanyanga abantu n'okukulaakulanya ensi yattu mu Uganda mutukola ki mutuwangaale. Omwala guno ekyokubiri gubadde mukyafu nnyo nga mugulaba nga guyisa kazambi kungulu ekintu ekitali kya bulambulukufu era ekitali kirungi eri bannayuganda bonna okutwaliza wamu naddala abaguwangaalirako ebintu ng'ebyo bireeta obulwadde kwegamba omwala gubadde gulina okuzimbibwa. Wendaba ensonga ey'okusatu omwala guno enkuba weetonnya gubadde gukulukusa n'abantu bantu bangi bafiiridde muno mu mwala guno lwa nsonga si mubikke n'ekyo ne kibaawo nti omwala guno gulina okukola ki okuzimbibwa. Olaba ensonga ey'okuna omwala guno mutufu ogutunuulira naawe nga woogulaba abaana ababadde babba obusawo bw'abakyala masimu babadde bajja ne beekweka mu mwala guno kandi kibeera nga it's a source of what insecurity. Naye ate nga tetusobola kulinda bagwira kujja tukulaakulanyiza bintu nga bino nga ffe abawangaalirawo buvunaanyizibwa waffe nga bannayuganda okulaakulanya ensi yaffe. Kati Mukama aba akuwadde obusobozi ddala mutuufu kyetaaga n'ovaayo n'olekera okukola ebintu ebikuyamba ng'omuntu wabula ebiyambe gwange n'okukola ki okutwaliza ewamu. N'ensonga twazimba ekisaawe kino kirungi nnyo n'ekisaawe kino abakafu bajja ne bakinspectinga mutuufu baakiraba nga kirungi era ne basiima ne FIFA certificate mwenna mwagira abaagituwe yensi yonna. Naye abasajja abajja ne bainspectinga wano abakaafu bagamba nti wadde ekisaawe kirungi nnyo tekisobola kubeera ku international standards nga kiyitako omwala nga guno oguli open. Lwansonga omwala guno gwa bulabe eri abantu bagenda okulaba ki omupiira gulimitinga access gusobola baleetera endwadde kwegamba it's an hazard outside the perimeters of a stadium. Era ne bagamba nti kyali badde kyavunaanyizibwa okuprovisinga okulaba nga omwala guno guzimbe. Ebya gavumenti biba byakasooba tebitwala ku budde kwe kusituka n'engenda n'ensaba omukulembeze w'eggwanga nti olaba otya singa mba nkwatidde ku bannayuganda n'enzimba omwala guno omukulu nakkiriza kyova olaba tutandise omulimu guno. Ate mulabye eri ku site abantu bonna betuwadde emirimu bannayuganda baganda baffe bannyinaffe naffe abaguzimba tuli bannayuganda. So kya buvunaanyizibwa okutwala obuvunaanyizibwanga buno okulaba nga tukulaakulanya ensi yaffe. Hamu ali omu naye tuba n'abantu nga 2-5 oba kakadde nga bakola ebintu nga bino byenkola. Nze nsuubira Uganda ejja kuva mu mawanga amaavu edde mu mawanga atagakola ki agakulaakulanye. So nze ekyenyumirizaamu kino kyenkola we don't live forever naye mbaala njagala nti akaseera kemaze ku nsi at least nange nyina omukulu ogwendeseeyo nga gugasse ku nsi yange nga Uganda ng'eŋŋombo weegamba for God and my what and my country. So sijja kugwamu maanyi nja kulaba nga nkwataganya nga nazimba ekisaawe nga ntwala obuvunaanyizibwa n'omwala guno